Apa na Monte Ilte? Ano man? Hello?
Hello, teacher. Wow,
Uh-huh.
so cute.
Cute?
Yes.
Okay. How are you? Can you tell me about your day? Can you hear me? Hello? Hi.
Hi. Sorry, teacher. Wait a minute.
Sure. Okay. So,
Yeah.
can you tell me about your day?
Yes. I'm great today. Although in my country has the holiday that you know, but
Yes.
it not enough um like crowded on the street, crowded in my city. So I think it is normal for me. It's
Uh,
not a problem to me.
yes, it's a very good. I like how I like how you tell a story. You answer in a long sentence about the tenth grade. Okay, so for today we will continue our last lesson and let's proceed. And after this, we will have a new lesson. Okay, this was your assignment for so the article mentioned four basic principles of counting. Okay, can you please can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes, yes, I
Okay.
see.
Can you please read what's the four principles of accounting?
Sorry, teacher. Can you speak loudly?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, can you please read the four principles of accounting?
Okay. The going concern principle, the prudence principle, the matching principle, the consistency principle.
So the four basic principles of accounting in a complete sentence. Like the four, like that. The four basic principles of accounting are like that. Please answer me in a complete sentence. Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Hello? Can you
Hello,
hear me?
hello, hello, teacher.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
What I said is, can you please answer me in a complete sentence? Like the four basic principles of accounting are. You're going to start with a sentence. Me, hello? Can you hear me?
No, it's noisy there. I I hear the sound maybe of the TV. Is it right?
Yes, it's on the TV. How about this? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, it's okay. Yes.
Okay. Can you please read a answer me in a sentence?
Hello? Hello, teacher.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please answer me in a complete sentence? Like the four basic principles of accounting are.
Are general accepted
No, no,
accounting
no. No,
principles.
no, oh no. Start with this one. Start with the dot. Start here. Okay. Okay. Start here and go on.
Um,
Hello?
I don't understand much.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay. I'm asking you about the four basic principles of accounting, and you are going to answer me in a complete sentence.
Oh,
Okay. So this is what you're just going to say, like this. Okay. This. Okay. Okay. Please read the the black box. Go on.
the four basic principles of accounting are the going concern principle, the prudence principle, the margin principle, and the last one, the consistency principle. Is it
Okay.
right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. That
Yes,
is how.
okay.
Okay. That is
Yeah,
how you're going to do it next.
yes.
Answer me complete. So okay. Let's go. Let's move on to the next. Match them to the definition below. Number one. This principle is concerned with timing. Okay. Can you please read first? Number one.
Okay. This principle is concerned with the timing of the recognition of transac- transactions in the
Transaction.
accounts in the accounts
Transaction.
transactions in the
Okay.
accounts. Items are recorded when the income or expense arises and are not dependent on the movement of cash. Transaction.
Yeah. Transaction. Very good. Next.
Transaction.
Okay. Next. Number two.
Okay. When preparing accounts, one must assume that the enterprise will still be viable in the years to
Viable.
come. Viable in the years to come.
Yes.
Practically all accounting items are affected by this assumption, such as the carrying value of fixed assets and inventories, and the ability to repay debts and other obligations.
Okay. Very good. And next. Number three.
Okay. What value should be given to the numbers in the accounts? It is normal to act pessimistically, so that profits and assets are not overstated, and expenses and liabilities realistically valued.
Okay.
Rea-
This is profits.
profits,
Profits.
profits,
Can you emphasize the letter F? Profits.
profits,
Okay. Next is
profits,
realistically.
realistically
Okay. Next is valued.
valued.
Okay. Very good. And number four.
Okay. Accounts
Yes, accounts.
Wait for me, teacher.
Okay, sure. Accounts, if it's using sample principles from 1 year to course.
Yes, on my screen, the last line of the sentence, what is covered?
Hmm. How about that? Okay, so let's go on. Okay. How about that?
Okay, but it is smaller.
How about this one?
Okay. Now it's okay. Accounts should be produced using the name principles from 1 year to the next. Deviations from this principle must be noted, and the
Oh,
effects on the accounts shown.
okay, very good. Okay, so these are the definitions of each principle. The matching principle, this principle is concerned with the timing of the recognition of transactions in the accounts. Items are recorded when the income or expense arises and are not dependent on the movement of cash. Number two, the going concern principle. When preparing accounts, one must assume that the enterprise will still be viable in the years to come. Practically, all accounting items are affected by this assumption, such as the carrying value of fixed assets and inventories, and the ability to repay debts and other obligations. Number three, the prudence principle. What value should be given to the numbers in the accounts? It is normal to act pessimistically so that profits and assets are not overstated, and expenses and liabilities realistically valued. Number four, the consistency principle. Accounts should be produced using the same principle from 1 year to the next. Deviations from this principle must be noted, and the effects on the accounts shown. Okay, so let's
Yes.
move to the Vietnamese GAAP. Okay, so this is the Vietnam Generally Accepted Accounting Principle. Okay, can you please read the first paragraph?
Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready. Okay. Vietnam GAAP, which is more than well known by New Vietnamese accounting standards and system, is not one set of accounting principles, but dispersed in laws and regulations. Vietnam GAAP consists of number legal documents including accounting law, accounting standards, VAS, and its interpretation, financial management regime, accounting regime, guide and guidance on accounting treatment of specific transaction, transactions, etc.
Okay, let's start with regime. I don't know.
Interpre- interpretation.
Yeah,
Interpretation.
okay. Regime, financial account management. Okay, regime.
Regime.
Yes.
Regime.
Okay. accounting regime, and guidance on accounting treatment of specific transaction each. Okay, let's move on to the next. Can you please read the accounting law? What is accounting law?
Okay, accounting law issued by the National Assembly is the legal framework for the accounting profession.
Okay, next, Vietnamese accounting standards. What are these?
And Vietnamese accounting standards are issued in compliance with
Compliance?
inter- compliance
Okay, very good.
compliance with
Yes.
international financial reporting standards. So far, 26 standards are issued. BAS interpretation is further guidance for implementation,
Implement.
implementation
Yes.
implementation of the standards in which prescribed accounting treatments are provided.
Okay, prescribe.
Implementation.
Yes. How about this one?
Okay, can I ask the meaning of implementation?
Okay, implementation is when you what is past interpretation is further guidance for implementation of the standard. Okay, implementation means when you conduct that kind of standard. Yes, implementation. It's also the same as this one. Okay, an object used to do work. Used to do work. Okay,
Yeah,
means that
yes.
okay, implementation can also mean conduct or let's do it. Let's implement that or let's do it. Let's conduct the standards like that. Okay, conduct or to do the work. Oh, no. Okay, let's point this. Okay, next, financial management regime. Regime. Can you please read?
Financial management regime is
Yes.
imposed on particular sectors
Sau đây
or
là kết quả hàng đầu từ YouTube.
is imposed on particular sectors or industries. The regime issued is for the purpose of government's examination. The legal document is tax-driven and defines the norm for expenditures and revenues of the of uh, entities and their distributed profits.
Okay. This is pronounced as defines.
Defines
Okay, the legal document
defines
is tax driven. Driven.
driven.
Okay, tax driven
Okay.
and it and defines the norm for expenditures and
Okay.
revenues. Yes, revenues. Okay. Next, the accounting regime. How do you call it?
Okay.
Regime.
Accounting regime are major accounting principles with guidelines. The accounting regime is mainly published by the Ministry of Finance. The accounting regulations for credit institutions are issued by the State Bank of Vietnam. Accounting regimes contain chart of accounts, forms of financial statements, prescribed prescribed accounting treatment, supporting documents.
Okay, supporting documents. Okay, there's no wrong. How about Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. Do you know the difference in the application of these principle between countries? What should a visiting accountant know about the principles in law accounting? Okay, if you can recall, the international G is the Vietnamese GAE. Do you know any difference in the application of these? Can you answer?
Oh,
Let's note. Do you have a pen or a paper?
Okay. I think in GAAP of other countries also has four basic principle. Like I have told you, like uh, the matching principle, the prudence principle, the consistency principle, and the last one. What is that? I don't remember.
Well, I like that. Yeah,
Uh,
that's this one.
Yes,
That
the
going.
concern principle. Yes,
uh,
the going concern principle.
Okay.
And go to Vietnamese GAAP. We also have a four basic principle, but it is different from other GAAP, uh, like accounting law, Vietnamese accounting standards, financial management regime, accounting regime. I think that's that.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good that you can able to identify the difference. How about number two? What should a visiting accountant know about in your account? If ever an international accountant will go to the Vietnam to the Vietnam.
Um,
Okay.
I
How should
think, yes, I think visiting accountants should know about the accounting law in Vietnam because um, law is a legal problems in Vietnam, and I am a student who is studying a little bit about law uh, in grade 12. Um, but uh, I think accounting law is a good problem for a visiting accountants to should know and should learn when they come to Vietnam or they work in Vietnam. Yeah.
okay? Okay, that's very good. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's move on to our next. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! Let's move on to our next. Uh, so, aside from okay, so this okay, A3 creative accounting. You, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, very good. Okay, welcome to English course. Ta-da! Creative accounting. Okay, can you please read the vocabulary?
Yeah, I will try.
Yeah, sure.
Flexibility.
Flexi- flexibility.
Okay.
Flexibility.
And what is flexibility?
The flexibility is the ability to change to suit new conditions or situations.
Okay, very good. Next is
Interpret.
Interpret. Interpret.
when what is interpret?
Interpret to explain the meaning of something.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that is another term for explain, interpret.
Yes, yes.
Investor.
How about this one?
Investor.
Investor.
Yes.
Okay, investor is a noun to describe a person or an organization that invests money in something.
Okay, very good. That can invest money in something.
Misleading.
Misleading.
Okay.
Misleading.
And what is misleading?
What misleading is an adjective giving the wrong idea or impression and making you believe something is not true.
What did you say? This one?
Adjective.
Oh, that actually it is adject.
Adjective.
Okay, yes.
Adjective.
Adjective. Okay, adjective. Okay, next. Adjective. Okay, next. Treatment.
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 And what is treatment? What is
Treatment is a noun to describe a way of behaving towards or dealing with a person or thing.
Okay, very good. And next is legitimate.
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 Okay, very good. And what is legitimate?
Allowed and acceptable according to the law.
Okay, so that is allowed and acceptable. Next is implication.
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 Yes, what is implication?
Something that is suggested or indirectly stated. Something that is implied.
Okay, implication
Or
is a suggestion. Yes.
suggested.
Yes, another term for suggestion or indirectly suggested. I mean indirectly stated. Okay. Or what is another? Or what is the other meaning of implication?
Okay, a possible effect or result of an action or a decision.
Yes, that is a possible effect. Okay, next. What is next? Theory.
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 Okay, what is theory?
Theory.
What is theory? Okay.
Theory is the principles on which a particular subject is based, or a formal set of ideas that is intended to explain why something happens or exists.
Okay. Yes, that is a theory. It is only a principle that a theory is not yet proven true. Okay. Next is exclude. What is exclude?
Exclude.
Exclude. Deliberately not include something in what you are doing or considering. Opposite with include.
Okay. What do you call it? Deliberately. Yes, deliberately. Can you say it?
Yes. Deliberately.
Okay, very good. Something that is not included. Okay. Next is, what is the next word?
shareholder,
Share.
shareholder,
Yes.
shareholder,
Okay. What?
shareholder.
Yes. What is a shareholder?
An owner of shares in a company or business.
Okay. Next is
Gearing.
Gearing,
what is?
gearing,
Okay. What is that?
gearing.
Is the relationship between the amount of money that a company owes and the value of its shares.
Okay. Next is
Oh,
Debt.
I know that. Debt.
okay. What is a
Debt.
debt?
Debt. A debt is a sum of money that somebody owes.
Yes.
Debt.
Okay. Next is
Debt.
Proportion.
Proportion. Proportion.
yes.
Proportion.
And can you tell me what is proportion?
Proportion is a part or share of a whole, or the relationship of one thing or to another in size, amount, etc.
Okay. Very good. And next is
Fund.
Fund.
okay. What is
Fund.
fund?
Fund. Fund is a company that manages money for people by investing it. The money managed by such a company.
Okay. Okay. Such a company. Okay. So let's move on to this. Read this email on creative accounting. Subject is, can you see what is the subject of the email? The subject of the email is
Yes, creative accounting.
how about that? Can you find the subject of the email?
Yes, the subject is a creative accounting.
Okay, who is it from? From
It is from Rupert Greeny
Green.
to to Javier
Javier.
Estrada.
Javier
Javier Estrada.
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 Javier
Javier
Estrada.
Estrada. Javier Estrada.
Yes, very good. Okay, can you read the email, please?
The whole
Yes, the
the
whole.
whole email.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Hi, Javier.
No,
At
no.
our meeting, yes.
This is her. This is her name. This is his name. Javier.
Have you
Yes,
have
Javier.
you
Yes, Javier.
have you
Okay, Javier. Okay.
Hi, have you at
Yes.
our meeting? Yes, at our meeting yesterday, you asked me to to send you some background info on creative accounting and in particular of balance sheet accounting. Basically, there's quite a bit of flexibility in the way we can interpret the standards and principles of accounting. For example, we may want to report bigger profits so that we can attract investors on the capital markets. On the other hand, smaller profits may be better so that we pay less tax. The problem is that the line between truthful and misleading representation of figures is sometimes very thin, and this is where people get into trouble. Of balance sheet accounting is seen by some as one type of creative accounting. People have been arguing about it for years, though. The key point to remember is that the accounting treatment of the leg oh I I don't
You forgot.
remember
Legitimate.
le, legitimate legit
Legi-
legi, legitimate okay
legitimate.
legitimate
Okay.
legitimate legitimate
Okay, legitimate.
legitimate business okay legitimate business transactions can vary greatly. For example, many companies are involved in leasing for business reasons, and the question for the theory, the idea is that leasing an asset instead of buying it allows the
No, no, no,
company
no.
to
No, no, no.
exclude.
No, you jump. And the question for the accountants. Okay?
Okay. And the question for the accountants is how to present the financial implications of such leases. In the accountants, in theory, the idea is that leasing an asset instead of buying it allows the company to exclude the ability to exclude the liability from
Liability.
its yes yes to exclude to exclude the liability from its accounts. Hope will hope this helps. Give me a call if you have any more questions. Best wishes.
Rupert.
Rupert.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Rupert. Okay. So, okay. What do you know about creative accounting? What do you know about creative accounting? Okay. Hi, Javier. At our meeting yesterday, you asked me to send you some background info on creative writing and in particular off balance sheet accounting. Okay? Basically, there's quite a bit of flexibility in the way we can interpret the standards and principles of accounting. Example, we may we may want to report bigger profits so that we can attract investors on the capital markets. On the other hand, smaller profits may be better so that we pay less tax. The problem is that the line between truthful and misleading representation of figures is sometimes very thin and is where people get into trouble. Off-balance sheet accounting is seen by some as one type of creative accounting. Okay, this one. Off-balance sheet accounting. Okay, one type of creative accounting. The key point to remember is that the accounting treatment of legitimate business transactions can vary greatly. For example, many companies are involved in leasing for business reasons, and the questions for the accountants is how to represent the financial implication of such leases in the accounts. In theory, the idea is that leasing an asset allows the company to exclude the liability from its account. Hope this helps. Give me a call if you have any more questions. Best wishes, Booker. Okay, let us know what is creative accounting. From that email, creative accounting and off balance sheet. Okay. So creative accounting consists of accounting practice. Tell me if you want to read. Accounting
Okay,
consists of accounting practice, like that.
Okay. Creative accounting consists of accounting practice that follow required laws and regulations, but deviate,
Debate,
deviate,
deviate.
but, but deviate from what
Okay.
those standards intend to accomplish.
Very good. Okay. Consists of
Deviate.
accounting practices. Okay.
Uh, can I know the meaning of deviate?
Okay. We have that from the last meeting. Deviate, deviation, and deviate. Remember deviation? What is deviate? Okay. Deviate is to do something that is different or to be
Yeah.
different from what is usual or expected. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. From what those standards intend to accomplish. Okay. So last time we tackled about accounting standards. Okay. So the purpose of creative accounting is to deviate. Okay. The purpose of creative accounting is to deviate those standards. Okay. Deviate those standards while following required laws and regulations. Okay, like that one. Okay, next. Creative accounting capitalizes on
Loophole.
yes, loopholes in
Loopholes.
accounting standards to falsely, are you falsely?
Falsely.
Yeah,
Falsely.
very good. Falsely portray a better image of the company.
Okay.
Although creative accounting practices are legal,
Legal.
yes, creative accounting are still legal, the
Yes, and
loopholes they exploit, exploit,
exploit.
yes,
Exploit.
let me write that.
Exploit.
Exploit. That exploit are often reformed to prevent such behavior. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, no questions?
Uh, it is the same with abuse. Is it right?
Exploit. Okay, let me check.
Abuse.
Yes. Although creative accounting practices are legal. Oh, happened. Or oh, what happened? Although creative accounting practice is legal, the loopholes they exploit an exciting or action. Okay, it is also the same as abuse. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
To get value or use. Okay, next off balance sheet. Okay, it's time. I think it's already time. Oh, it's already time. Let us just is it holiday in your country?
Yes.
Yes, that is today
That
from
is
today starting today until May May 3. Is it until May 3? Hello?
hello, teacher.
Okay. I am asking if your holiday starting today until May 3. Is it until May 3? Oh, you're reading. Hello?
Hello. I don't hear clearly.
Hello? How about this one? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello. I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, I am asking if The holiday in your country starts today until what? Until on?
Not today. Yeah. At the end of today. Yes, just one day.
Oh, just one day. Okay,
Yes, it is.
can I give
It
you
is. Yes. Okay.
okay, can I can you again record yourself reading this? But but I want you to not just read, I want you to act as if you have memorized the sheet, this one, as if you
The
have,
whole.
yes, this one,
Yes.
the off
Yes.
balance sheet. Yes.
Yes. Again, a recording video.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, with your
Okay.
face. Show with your face. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that will be all. And okay, so next meeting we will discuss the continuation of this topic. So that will be all. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Okay. Thank you so much, teacher.
Okay,
Goodbye. See you again.
bye. Okay, see you again. Bye.
Okay. Now I have to go to my physics extra class.
Okay, okay. So
Yes.
that
At
is
7 p.m. Yes.
okay. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah.